This is a story many teenagers live but rarely talk about. A story about trust, oversharing, jealousy, and a painful lesson learned too early. Not everyone who listens to your dreams wants to see them come true. Once upon a time, in a quiet American town filled with schools, small houses, and big dreams, there lived a teenage girl named Lily. Lily was 16 years old, curious, creative, and full of hope for her future. She had bright ideas and a heart that trusted easily. When she dreamed loudly. When she planned, she shared every detail. Lily believed that if people knew her goals, they would cheer her on. She believed honesty built connection. She believed sharing meant strength. She didn't yet know that some people listen not to support, but to compare, compete, or quietly tear you down. At school, Lily was known as the motivated one. She talked openly about wanting to study abroad, start a creative career, and build a life that felt meaningful. She shared her plans during lunch, after class, even on social media. When teachers praised her ambition, her friends nodded proudly. When classmates asked questions, Lily answered with excitement. She showed her notebooks filled with ideas. She explained her goals step by step. It made her feel alive to be seen as someone with direction. But the more she shared, the more eyes followed her, not all of them friendly. At first, the attention felt good. Friends encouraged her. Some said, "I wish I were as confident as you." Others joked, "Don't forget us when you're famous." Lily laughed, believing they were happy for her. She didn't notice how some smiles faded quickly. She didn't hear the change in tone when people said, "That's ambitious. Are you sure?" She didn't realize that some classmates were quietly comparing her progress to their own and feeling smaller because of it. Lily thought sharing inspired others. She didn't know it could also awaken insecurity, and insecurity can turn into negativity. Slowly, things began to change. People who once listened closely started making subtle comments. "You talk about your future a lot," someone said. "You should focus on the present." Others teased her gently but repeatedly, making her feel like her dreams were something to be embarrassed about. Lily tried to laugh it off, but inside, her excitement began to fade. Every time she shared a new plan, she felt less joy afterward. Her motivation drained faster. It was as if every word she spoke about her future took a small piece of energy away from her. The real pain came when Lily shared her biggest opportunity yet. She told a close friend about a special program she was applying for something competitive, something important. She explained her essay ideas, her strategy, her timeline. Weeks later, she discovered that the same friend had applied too, using ideas Lily had shared. Worse, that friend spread rumors that Lily thought she was better than everyone else. Lily felt her chest tighten. She couldn't confront anyone without looking dramatic. She couldn't defend herself without exposing more of her heart. That's when Lily learned her first painful truth. Not everyone who calls you a friend protects your dreams. After that, Lily grew quieter. Not because she lost ambition, but because she felt wounded. She noticed how people reacted differently when she stopped sharing. Some lost interest in her. Some seemed annoyed. Others asked questions not out of care, but curiosity. Lily realized something important. People were more attached to her plans than to her. They liked knowing what she was doing, not how she was feeling. And every time she explained herself, she felt smaller, tired, exposed. One night, Lily sat alone in her room, scrolling through old messages and posts where she had shared her dreams openly. She felt embarrassed, not because she dreamed big, but because she gave everyone access to something fragile and unfinished. She whispered, "Why did I tell everyone?" For the first time, Lily understood that privacy is not hiding, it's protecting. She didn't need approval. She didn't need applause. She needed space to grow without judgment. If this emotional story is helping you learn English and understand real-life lessons, subscribe to English Story Academy for the best, motivational and interesting stories that change the way you think. The next day, Lily made a quiet decision. She didn't announce it. She didn't explain it. She simply stopped sharing. When people asked about her goals, she smiled and said, "I'm working on things." When they pushed for details, she changed the subject. At first, it felt uncomfortable, like she was being dishonest. But soon, it felt peaceful. Her ideas stayed safe in her notebook. Her excitement returned slowly, stronger than before. For the first time, her dreams felt like they belonged to her again. Without constant opinions around her, Lily focused better. She studied deeper. She planned more carefully. She stopped comparing her timeline to others. Her confidence grew quietly. She realized something powerful. When you stop talking, you start moving faster. No one's doubts slowed her down. No one's jealousy reached her. Her growth became private and therefore stronger. Some friends reacted badly to her silence. "Why are you so secretive now?" they asked. Others joked, "You used to talk about your dreams all the time." Lily smiled politely. She no longer felt the need to explain herself. She learned that people who truly care don't demand access to your future. They respect your boundaries. And those who get uncomfortable when you stop sharing, they were never supporting you. They were observing you. Months passed. Lily's plans evolved. She failed quietly. She learned quietly. She improved quietly. And because her failures were private, they didn't shame her. No one laughed. No one judged. She was free to grow like a seed underground, unseen but alive. Lily understood that not every journey needs an audience. Then came the moment she had once dreamed about. Lily received the acceptance she had worked so hard for. This time she didn't rush to post it. She didn't announce it online. She sat on her bed, holding the letter, smiling to herself. The joy felt deeper, more real. When she finally told her family, the support felt genuine. When others found out later, their reactions didn't matter as much. Lily had learned to enjoy success without validation. A classmate asked, "Why didn't you tell anyone you were applying?" Lily thought for a moment and answered calmly, "I needed to protect it while it was growing." And that was the truth. Dreams are fragile at the beginning. They don't need noise. They need care. Lily finally understood the difference between people who walk with you and people who watch you. That night, Lily looked around her room, the same room where she once cried from disappointment, but now it felt different. She felt stronger, wiser, quieter in the best way. She realized that the world is full of people who don't openly wish you harm, but still don't want you to rise too high. And the safest way to protect your energy isn't confrontation, it's silence. Stop feeding people information. Feed your growth instead. Lily never stopped dreaming. She simply became careful about where she placed her dreams. She learned that your future doesn't need permission from everyone. Some things grow best in silence, and sometimes the most powerful thing a young girl can do isn't explaining herself, but believing in herself quietly until the results speak for her. Don't share everything. Protect your dreams until they are strong. Privacy is not weakness. It is wisdom. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to English Story Academy for emotional, motivational stories that help you learn English and grow stronger every day.